So, good evening, everybody. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I think it's Thursday. I've lost track of days. I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Thursday. But I wanted to say thank you very much to everyone who joined me on the FIFA stream earlier. That was lit, even though I had a bit of a meltdown in the first two games. We managed to get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We've got Chelsea in the next round, so that should be fun. We've got Chelsea. Yeah, I think we've got Chelsea in the next round of the Champions League. So we could potentially be in the semi-finals. We've beaten them twice already this season. So that's going well. We've bottled the league title, but it is what it is. We won the League Cup. We've won the Super Cup. You can't win everything. Come on, listen, it's Arsenal. You can't win everything. But thank you to everyone who did join that stream earlier on today. Whilst I was on that stream, a lot of you guys were telling me that Arsenal were close to signing a player. I've done a little bit of research on it. And it does appear like we are about to sign Layvin Kurzawa on a free signing from PSG. He's a 27-year-old left back. Not quite sure why we've gone in for a left back. We already have two left backs and Bukayo Saka, who plays left back or left wing back or left wing, who's been absolutely superb this season in that position. But we have signed him, apparently. That will go through as soon as his contract expires on the 30th of June. That's providing that everything goes back to normal, because it might even be a little bit later than the 30th of June with what's going on with the lack of football at the moment, whether the seasons get void, whether they don't get void, we don't know. But by all accounts, everything I have read suggests that Layvin Kurzawa is going to be an Arsenal player, and he is going to be coming in on a free signing. Now, during January, we were very close to signing this guy. Then there was rumours going around that he was linked to Juventus in a swap deal for De Siglio. Barcelona have been interested on signing him as a backup to Jordi Alba, to give him a little bit of competition in that spot, because Jordi Alba is pretty much nailed on week in, week out. I think Barcelona wanted a little bit of competition for him to kick him on. And maybe get a little bit better out of Jordi Alba, or have somebody to come in. Now, Layvin Kurzawa is only 27 years old and he's been at PSG for 5 seasons. In that time, he's won 3 league titles, so he's not done too bad. He's only played 23 games this season because they have Bernat, who plays left back, and he's basically taken over that left back spot. But like I said, we've got Sead Kolasinac in the team, who was a free signing a few seasons ago. Thomas the Tank, I've named him. Everyone called him the Tank because of how physical he is, the size of the guy, etc., etc. He's turned into Thomas the Tank in the last year or so. He is so weak in a challenge. He's not come in and done that consistent physical level. He's had a few injuries along the way, but his form is absolutely shocking and has been for a long, long time. And you know, reportedly, we're paying this guy £190,000 a week, which is a stupid amount of money. But that's what happens when you sign a free player. And everyone was getting gassed at Arsenal. Oh, he was in Bundesliga team of the season. Yeah, Bundesliga is not quite Premier League, is it? And for me, he has been an absolute liability for pretty much most of his time at Arsenal. So does this mean that he's going to be leaving? If he leaves, then we'll get a transfer fee for him, which will cover probably most of the wages we have paid this guy in the last couple of seasons. So I suppose when you look at it like that, it's not bad. But at the same time, this is my worry for Kurzawa. Listen, the guy's 27 years old. He's run down his contract at PSG. Is he going to come in and then be another, say, Kolasinac, who's going to come in, look good for a few weeks, few months, and then get his feet under the table, and then just go and be a bang average footballer? I don't want him. Real talk. I said this all the way through January. I do not want this geezer at the football club. I think we can do better than this guy. Me personally, I would go with I'd go with Tierney as our first choice left back, and then I'd maybe go with Saka on the left wing, and then go and buy another left back that's a little bit younger, somebody that's up and coming, to challenge with Tierney, or maybe play the cup competition, stuff like that. Because I was 27 years old. This is his, or probably his last move. Apparently he's signing on a 5-year deal, which I don't know. There's 2 ways you can look at it. Like, at the end of the day, we're getting him for nothing. We've put him on a 5-year deal, which means that in a year's time, we can go and sell him and we can get 25, 30 million pounds for him. In that sense, it's a great bit of business. But he ain't going to get in that team, in my opinion, over Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney was bought for 25 million pounds, is the best left back at the club in terms of defensive-minded left back. Bukayo Saka is not a left back before people start going in the comments, oh, but Saka's better. Saka's a left winger. Saka's filled in at left back and been absolutely fantastic this season. And everything about Bukayo Saka says he's going to make it and go to the top. But the thing is, I hope he pins down that left wing spot, because I don't want to see him play at left back. And I want to see Kieran Tierney and Bukayo Saka both down that left side, with Saka at left wing and Tierney at left back. For me, that's got everything. That's got pace. It's got delivery. It's got defensive know-how. It's got the winning mentality. When I've seen Tierney in the games that he's played this season, I know he's injured, but in the games that I've seen him play, the guy can cross a ball. Yeah, which is saying we have not had for a long time. I know Nacho Monreal used to be pretty decent at it, but he kind of dropped quite quickly towards the end of his Arsenal career, and he weren't doing what he used to do. For me, I liked Nacho Monreal. I thought he was a good player, very consistent. But Tierney can deliver a ball on a halfpence straight to where he wants to put that ball. Absolutely fantastic. Martinelli, we remember the header, the Tierney cross. Martinelli running across goal, flick header into the far stick. Yeah, absolutely class. And I want to see him and Bukayo Saka doing that week in, week out, with Tierney overlapping Saka, Saka tucking back in and covering for Tierney when he's out of position. So where does that leave Kurzawa? I don't know. I don't know what Mikel Arteta's plans are. I'm hoping, I'm praying that this is just a case of we get him on a free and in a year we'll sell him and make a profit. If it ain't, then what do we do? Do we play him in the cup competitions? Is he going to be happy with that? Do we play him in the league? And then is Tierney going to be happy with that? I don't know. But all I do know is that we do need to ship out Kolasinac, because there's no point having 3 left backs and then Saka. What's the point? Unless Mikel Arteta's got this grand plan of playing Kolasinac on the left wing. Which for me would just be ridiculous. I don't want to see that happen. So I don't know, but I don't know. Like I said, there's 2 ways it could go. It could be a great signing in terms of making money in a year or so time, or it could be a great signing in terms of he comes in and he's fantastic, or it could go the complete opposite way, where he comes in and he's just absolutely bang average, which I think he is. So I don't know. I'd love to get your thoughts on all of this. I'd love to know what you think about it. I'd love to know whether you rate him, first and foremost, for a free signing. 27 years old. He's got experience in winning titles, albeit at the best team in France. But do you think he's any good? I'd love to know your thoughts. Leave that in the comment section. Out of the ones that we've now got with this signing, who's leaving? Yeah, who's leaving? Is Tierney leaving? I can't see Tierney leaving straight away. Or is Kolasinac leaving? If Kolasinac's leaving, how much do you think we can get for him? I'd go down the route of maybe 18 to 25 million. I don't think he's worth any more than that. I don't think he's even worth that. I'm just being maybe a little bit over the top with that. Maybe 15 to 18 million is more like it. But leave it in the comments section and let me know your thoughts on Kolasinac and how much he'd be worth. And what this means for Bukayo Saka as well. Does this mean that he's going to be pushed further forward into his actual position of left wing? Leave all of that in the comment section. Don't forget, I will be back at 9 o'clock. Again, it'll be an upload. So keep your eyes peeled for that. 7 o'clock, if you are a level 2 member of this channel, I'll be doing a live stream. If you're on level 3, you get that as part of your perks as well. So come join in. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Leave it all in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Don't forget, stick a thumbs up on the video, subscribe if you're new, and follow the socials. So until then, I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.